New tonight, Shelby County could be on the verge of losing 2 key district court seats to other parts of the state.
Here's WREG's Alex Coleman with reaction to what's behind the move in the legislature and why a Shelby County senator and the district attorney who don't always agree are against Senate Bill 2517.
At the state capitol in Nashville, some Tennessee lawmakers put Memphis crime, a backlog of court cases, and a call to remove 2 judgeships out of Shelby County directly in the spotlight.
If a judge there is going to help solve the crime, why has Memphis become the crime center of the almost of the universe?
Senator Frank Nicely of Strawberry Plains is sponsoring the controversial Senate Bill 2517.
These 2 judgeships in Memphis have been overjudged since 2002.
The bill would eliminate the seat held until recently by embattled Criminal Court Division 9 Judge Melissa Boyd, who recently resigned, and the Circuit Court Division 7 seat held by Judge Mary Wagner, recently appointed to the Tennessee Supreme Court.
Yes, there are a number of factors contributing to the low number of trials, but removal of a court will only make this problem worse.
The bill would also move the judgeships out of Shelby County into the 4th and 19th judicial districts, covering counties in East Tennessee, West Tennessee, and Middle Tennessee.
Shelby County and Memphis is in the midst of a crime crisis. A third of Tennessee's crimes, Mr. Chairman, occur in Memphis.
Republican Senator Brent Taylor of Memphis tried to pass an amendment to keep the criminal court position in Shelby County.
I recognize their needs in other parts of the state. I'm willing to concede that, but there is no one that thinks Shelby County does not need a criminal court judge.
And in a rare sign of unity, Taylor and District Attorney Steve Mulroy both oppose this measure.
To simultaneously complain about the backlog and then take away 10% of our ability makes no sense to me. And you know who agrees with me? Senator Brent Taylor, right, who I commend for making admirable efforts to try to prevent that bill from passing.
Still, state senators voted 5-3 to approve the bill out of the Senate Judiciary Committee as the future of 2 Shelby County judgeships remain in jeopardy.
I can see how that they would want to keep a judge down there, but the number of crimes has nothing to do with the number of court cases. The criminals are not, evidently not getting to the judges.
Alex Coleman, WREG TV, News Channel 3.
All right, still trying to sort it all out, and Tennessee lawmakers supporting the bill says the state's weighted caseload study shows Shelby County has had too many judges since 2002, but opponents to that measure in Memphis say that study is outdated.
Now,